position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Horned Frogs will kick it away first. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. Off the play fake on first down. Brought in the backfield, it's Peters. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. To the air on second down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. From the gun, running back on the move. Fights off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his man in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky.
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Peters. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quick release by the QB. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. And they'll just down it right there. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. With the catch, it's Peters. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll leave it with him. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Using his legs, it's Peters. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. A run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Here's the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fry. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down play from the gun. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it's caught inside the 20. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Bringing the heat. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Kick is good. And the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Handoff from the gun. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Looking for space, it's Peters. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires on the move. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They just keep firing. Gets it out quickly.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wants to go up top. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They go to the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Pride. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Been tough to find the end zone here in the first half, but the ball's in plus territory. First and 10, under a minute to go. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, TCU.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Wants to fire on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it. He's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Fires to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Fry. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. The Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pucks it out of the air. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking for a crease, it's Peters. Breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll go to the air on second and short. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll do it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Peters. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive going to the air. It's on target and complete. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Quarterback on the keeper. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going for it all. Touchdown, Kansas State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. BYU is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 25 over Baylor. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll run it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Horned Frogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Looking for room, it's Peters. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Kansas State quick to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, the option is so hard to stop, and so many bodies near the line of scrimmage on 4th and short. They run it, but just a good job by the quarterback finding space. He didn't need to pitch it. Takes it himself and gets just enough for the first down.
Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll run the counter. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Peters. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Gonna look downfield again. Skips away from pressure. Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another